Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stone Ridge Homestead. Today we went out fishing for pike. Did alright, got a few. I'm gonna show how I clean pike. I'm no professional, but I'll show you where you'll find bones that you won't see shown on other videos. First thing you want to do is lop off the belly fin. So start at the back, go down half an inch, travel forward until you're past this cartilage in here. Sharper knife would be wonderful. Discard belly fin. I'll try and do it backwards here for you. Then just go up, come on knife, up to the throat. Back to the bottom, the bum. I personally like to just do the ribs afterwards. You can leave the ribs on the fish at the same time. So you go down to the backbone. So you want to apply a slight bit of down pressure so your knife doesn't ride up. Might have to find the stone for this knife. Just hang on, I'm going to sharpen this knife. The bones I'm referring to, they're mostly found in bigger pike, not so much. They're still there in the 2, 3, 4 pound pike, but when you start stepping into anything over 4 or 5 pounds, that's when you start noticing them in your gums. So when you're doing the ribs, you kind of want to almost pull up the flat on the ribs, so it pulls the ribs up, and then you kind of shave them out. So when you do get past the bone, it'll be pulled up, and then you slip out underneath the rib. That way you don't have to keep carrying on down and then guess where the ribs are. So you want to take your knife and just kind of, you want to push the flat down against the table, at the same time holding your edge up ever so slightly so you kind of make like a plane. I kind of think that people don't know that they're there and just figure it's their poor flaying skills that they get bones. But usually, if you try not to be too finicky taking out the Y bone, if you try and save too much meat on the Y bone, then you start missing some. But if you take a good healthy chunk out when you take the Y out, usually you have everything out. But there's a little set of pin bones that a lot of people don't know about. So anyways, first things first, the tail. The tail is boneless at where the two, like there's a bottom fin and a top fin right here. Back of that portion, there's no bones in it, safe to eat. Put that in the bowl. How I do this, belly facing belly, that's how I remember that. You feel the bones run from head to tail. You'll feel the bones sticking up this way. Now the pike bone is kind of a Y on an angle, so that kind of makes it a little bit tricky. So you'll feel the top of the Y, this is this one, right on the top above the lateral line. You can see it there. And it runs pretty well the entire length of the fish past that tail. And there'll be another set in here, and that'll be the Y. So the one you can see here, that's that one, and then it goes in there. So, alright, so you want to go just above that line, make it a slit. Oh, until you feel something, or around, oh, about 3/8 of an inch thick, or deep rather. If you have a really sharp knife, you really got to be careful. If you got a moderately sharp knife, you don't. So once you get to the bottom of the Y, you want to come down and then angle. So down to the bottom of that Y and then angle hard. Almost parallel with your board or your table. And you want to push on the bones with the flat of the knife. That's what the key is. And then once there's no bones in the way of your pushing down on the flat, the blade will pop through. So now those are all bones there. So now we got part of it exposed. We got this portion here exposed. Now we got to go for this side and get underneath it and then come back up. This portion, boneless. Good to eat. Into the bowl. So now you see there's a lateral line, and you kind of need to do a wee bit of guesswork here. So this is called the lateral line. It's a natural line in the fish. You want to go just below it, not much, 1/8 of an inch maybe, and then go down. Let's see if I can't have you here. So here, go down about, oh, I don't want to really say, but around 1/4 of an inch maybe. A bit more than that maybe. That's what I did here. Now if you're worried about choking and children and stuff, just cut that right out. Just go straight 90 degrees right down to the ground, or right down to the table. Don't worry about it. No sense hospital trip risking for a stupid fish. So anyways, so once you get below that Y, you kind of have to guess here and go by feel. You're not really going to feel anything. That's the key. If you're feeling bones, you didn't go deep enough. So then once you're past the Y, you curve up. You roll that knife in your hand and get up underneath there. Ooh, this is getting a little fat. Alright, I got a little fair bit chunk there that I should have went a little more careful on, but anyways, that's garbage. Bones. Alright, as for the pin bones that no one knows about or cares about. This is the tail here. Right in here are a few little pin bones. So just go straight in. You can feel them. And you just want to make a slit about 1/2 inch wide. And about 3 inches long. See if I can show you. Bones, 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 bones. So if anyone tells you that you don't know what you're talking about, you watched it firsthand. The pin bones in a pike. There they be. discard. Your fish is now bone free if you've done your job. Better get a bit of a move on here. Alright, rehearse. Tail off, good. Just do one quick check for ribs, good. Head to tail, feel your bones. Go down your 3/8 of an inch. Push away. Don't go through those bones. Ride those bones. That's the key, riding those bones. Ride those bones and squish them. Alright, so that one's boneless. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Done. In the bowl. So, lateral line right there. Just below it. Well, not quite. Almost on it. Down 1/8 of an inch. And pull. Go down 1/8 of an inch. Turn the knife hard. Get in under there. If you're brave, you can pull up and get right underneath them bones. Garbage. Those are your Y bones. Give them to the dog. Pin bones just below the lateral line. Slip, slip, crunch. Missed it a bit there. Pin bones gone. Fish done. Cut the tail off. There's the bones. Go down until you can feel your blade touching the knives, but not through. That's key, not through. Turn that blade away towards the camera and just ride those bones out of there. You don't want to cut the tips off, you don't want to cut through them, just ride them out. And it's better to make a piece of fish without bones than try and save every tiny little bit and risk potentially injury. Lateral line, 1/8 of an inch. See if I can do a little better job here. So that's a little better. So there's the bottom of the Y, kind of like so. One bone up there, bone down here, and then the tail of the Y. Dog food. Gone. Okay, so pin bone. There's your bones in there, eh guys? See them white shiny parts? Bones. If you think you can't find them, just put your knife in the end and then just try and just kind of run sideways. You'll hit them. Alright guys, this is the last piece here. Hope you enjoyed this little demonstration. Sorry it wasn't a little more professional, but us rednecks aren't always the most professional. So anyways, hope that helps give a little more idea of how to clean a northern pike. Have a great day guys.